I had reached out to a friend of mine to let her know that I was in Monet, and she responded back online to me and said, "I've heard of Monet. It's just that shampoo company." Stop right there. Wait a minute. We have a teaching moment. Guys, companies are in business to offer a value to their customers through their product or service. What does that mean? The reason that any company is in business is because they offer something that somebody wants to spend money for, something that they find of value. That means worthwhile, that's going to be helpful, that they need. And so in direct sales, you are the difference. You are the reason that your product or service is not in a retail establishment or on Amazon. And so what we have to do as professionals is educate our clients, explain to them the value that your product brings to them. And so when you think about it, what you need to do is take that book knowledge, that science and technology and training that you've received, and think about the person you're working with and apply real life to it. Like, what's that product going to do for them? So I don't want you to think like a salesperson, right? People can smell a salesperson right away, and they put their guard up. So if you're selling someone something, you're trying to convince them why they need to buy your product or service. But if you're educating, if you've really been thoughtful in what your product, the value your product brings to them, then it's a whole different game. And so you really need to think about, what are those things that you can say about your product or service that's going to be helpful to your client? Where are they going to see that it's going to make their life better, easier? And it's because of you, because you're educating them. So I don't want you to think like a salesperson. I want you to think like a consultant. A consultant would combine educating their client with thinking about the value that that information they're sharing provides them, right? So think about, why do they need your product? How is your product better or different than what they're currently using? And then people are used to making buying decisions. But you know what? They buy you first. They buy you first. So they've got to connect to you emotionally. If I go to my friends and I just start selling them the product that I'm representing, a subtle guard goes up. And they're like, she's selling me. She wants me to buy this. I'm not really in the mood right now. I'm not really thinking about that right now. I've got other things on my mind. But if I educate them what I'm learning about my company and my business, and it adds value to their life, and they walk away going, wow, I didn't know that, or that's good, I'm glad they shared that with me, then I'm providing value. And that's how we really want to think about our business, and that's how we want to take that consultative approach. And so they buy you first. If they connect to you emotionally because you've shared something with them that they didn't know, then they will rationalize their buying decision with logic. What do I mean? After I've said yes to you subtly, then I rationalize why I'm willing to spend that money, or why I'm going to buy from you, or why I'm going to use your product instead of what I'm currently using. I hope that makes sense. And the other thing, a little tip that I would share with you is to think of something sticky that would resonate with your clients. What does that mean? Sticky means that they remember it after you say it, and they're like, they can't get that out of their head. So the way you learn to figure out a sticky is you pay attention to what people respond to. When you say something and they go, that's cool, or really, I didn't know that, then you know you have a sticky statement. And you need to have 2 or 3 of those sticky statements in your back pocket that you can pull out at any time to help you sell. So I want you to go out and make it a great day, and remember, you are the difference in your business.